What it is, what it do, man. I want to give a special shout out to each and every one of you. Hold on, what? I don't think they heard me. One more time, once again, I want to give a shout out to all of my OG family and my brand new friends. If you don't know who I am, I go by the name HG, and I want to thank each and every one of you that tune in, whether it be watching my videos or watching my lives. I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to be your number one source for sneaker news, streetwear info, news, and everything else in between that I talk about when I happen to do these lives. And I say when I happen to do these lives because it's been a minute since I've done a live. I'm sorry to everybody that has been getting used to me doing them every Tuesday, but things happen in life. We ain't gonna dwell on that. But again, thank y'all for coming through. I definitely missed y'all. We got a couple of things to talk about, and it's interesting enough that I happen to be blessed enough for, just some crazy things to pop up on Tuesday nights when I happen to go live. Now, of course, the last couple of weeks have been pretty dry, and that's to be expected in the early beginnings of the year because Adidas and Kanye aren't around anymore. We are so used to hearing from Adidas with them doing the Yeezy drops and filling in the first 3 months or the first quarter of the year with Yeezy drops, and then Nike and Jordan Brand doing their thing and dropping Jordan Brand products. And we got used to that over the years. And now that they are gone, what do we have to do in the beginning half of the month? And I guess with the changing of the guard and Nike and Jordan Brand getting new leadership, I guess they kind of realized that, and they're going to start rolling new stuff out at the beginning of the year. Now, just because Adidas is no longer doing things with Kanye does not mean Kanye is gone. We talked about it about 2 weeks ago. Kanye dropping a new shoe. Kanye dropped a pair of slippers as well. I did purchase a pair of slippers. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, if I told you I didn't buy a pair of slippers just to see what was going on, I'd be lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I bought a pair, and I'm just waiting for them to come in. Whenever they come in, I don't know. It's up to Kanye and his team. So be on the lookout for me showing those slippers or whatever you want to call them on a live. I probably won't do a video about it because I'm pretty sure y'all don't care. But if y'all do, man, I'll drop one eventually, as I like to say. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on while I've been gone. So there have been a couple of pairs of shoes to drop, and then there's some shoes that are on the way, and we'll talk about those as well. But one of the pairs of shoes that I had my eye on that dropped recently were the Jumpman Jacks, or I don't know, what are they calling these? The Travis Scott Jacks or whatever, the Texas, I don't know, whatever the name of them were. I did try to go for a pair. I took my L just like everybody else. Entry was not submitted. Not that I'm surprised, not that I'm extremely hurt, but it was just one of those things where a lot of people said, oh, this shoe is ugly, this shoe is trash, I don't want it, yada, 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 the back and forth, the lip service that people like to give us. And then when it comes down to release time, you take an L. You take an L almost as if people actually secretly wanted them. Are the resellers back in full effect, or am I missing something? Are people lying about their true feelings and true intentions about certain shoes to kind of throw you off the trail? What's going on? Now, I want to let everybody know that we are streaming to multiple platforms. We already know that we're streaming to Facebook. We're also streaming on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch viewers. Well, not streaming on Facebook. We're trying to stream to Facebook. I meant to say we're streaming to YouTube. One of those little live bumbles or stumbles, whatever you want to call it. But we're streaming to YouTube, Twitch, trying to stream to Facebook. We're on Instagram, and I say we, but I am, and you all are part of the family. So yes, we are on Instagram, we are on Blue Sky, and we also do podcasts to Spotify as well. So if you aren't familiar with my Spotify, let me go ahead and show you really quickly so you all can get a look at that. It's right there, SOLESOURCE, Soul Source. That's me, JG, with my mug up there, real sneaker content. So if you happen to miss the live and you don't want to burn your batteries trying to watch the video because you want to see it in a certain quality, just head over to Spotify and you can listen to tonight's and any other night's broadcasts on Spotify at Soul Source. So go ahead and check me out over there. And also, if you deem it, worthy to watch the video, Spotify also now allows you to watch the actual live stream of the video there as well. So you can kind of get or kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. But yes, they had the Travis Scott Trail Jacks that dropped last week. Again, I did not hit on those a lot, even though a lot of people said that they were trash. Let's see what y'all are talking about in the chat. Little Titan, man. Little Titan said, "What's good, my guy, man? Salutes to you, Little Titan, man. Glad to see you here, man. What's going on? Everything is all good. Miss your brother. How y'all doing? I missed you as well, man. I'm doing pretty good. In a couple of weeks, I find out whether or not I'm gonna have to go back into the OR to have some more surgery on my shoulder to kind of fine tune some things. But other than that, it's been a long wait. It's put a delay on a lot of projects and a lot of things that I have going for the future. But in the long run, it'll be better for long-term health. But other than that, and just regular stuff, everything has been good, man. How's everything been with you and everybody else that's watching it live and in the chat, man? I'm really interested to know how's everybody's 2025 been going thus far, and all that good stuff, man. Marcus Crowns Kick Stevens, man, aka what do we call Marcus? I can't remember right now, but man, he said, "What's good, family, man?" And everything is pretty good, man. It's 2025. Everything, within the US is starting off how to be expected, man, given the current things. Marcus said, aka true to size. Yeah, true to size. He said, "Not looking good for these breads, huh?" Oh, so we'll talk about the breads in just a minute because there's been some conflicting things going on with the breads, but I want to talk about we talked about the Travis Scotts. We did talk about that. I want to talk about these diamond turfs. The 92, 93 diamond turfs that released. And hold on, let me show, because this ain't what I want to show just yet. Who is this? Drops by Leo. All right, Drops by Leo. We'll get back to you in just a second. But let me go to my profile because a couple of hours ago I uploaded some stuff. So let's talk about these diamond turfs. The ATL diamond turfs, to be specific. So need those breads, man. Don't we all, Little Tight? So these dropped last weekend. It was last weekend or was it the weekend before? I cannot remember. But these dropped. And these are a shoe that a lot of you all definitely heard me say that I wanted. Dope 90s vibe is everything. I'm glad to see these return. I got the Diamond Turf 96s in my collection. Y'all know that I wasn't gonna pay resale for that. I can't even say the word anymore. It's almost out of my vocabulary. But I wasn't going to pay resale for those. I wanted them retail. As these as well, I wanted these for retail. A lot of people call these the 49ers. And this would absolutely explain why me and Hibbit have not been getting along and in terms of releases. Because last year, you all know, I said that Hibbit used to be my go-to for sneaker releases, and I used to hit on Hibbits every single time. Shout out to my red cup, double cup fellas and ladies out there. Salutes to y'all. How y'all doing tonight? But the last half of 2024, I wasn't able to hit on anything. It's like Hibbits cut me off, and now I know why. We cannot agree on anything. Hibbits had these labeled as the Nike Air Nike Air Diamond Turf 49ers men's shoe at a retail price of $150. Let me get something straight before we move on to the next thing. These are not 49ers shoes. This is not what Deion wore when he played with the San Francisco 49ers, and I will not have my hometown. Forget what y'all think about the Atlanta Falcons. You know, it is what it is, but I will not have my hometown of Atlanta, GA, disrespected by this mislabeling. Forget what the West Coast got going on, because I know y'all, are on a real high right now. And no disrespect to my people from the West Coast. I love y'all, but screw y'all, because this don't belong to y'all. This is straight East Coast, down south, ATL. Let me show y'all real quick. Y'all see that? That is a Falcons uniform. And hold on, let me see if I can blow this picture up. Let me see. Now, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. Let me go to Google, because when I put this on here, when I put that image on my IG, it showed it perfectly. But then, of course, when I get ready to show y'all, it would mess up. Let me see. Let me go. Deion Sanders in Falcons shoes. Let me go to this image. Let me go here. Let me go back. Let me come back, and then we're gonna go back to my IG. But let me go ahead and share this screen so y'all know how serious I am. Let me see if it blew up this image. No, it didn't blow up that image, but y'all can see. Y'all can clearly see that. I'm not playing any games. Sneaker files. Let's go. Bam. Right here. Okay, so as you all can clearly see, that is Deion Sanders in the Atlanta Falcons uniform in 1992-93 wearing the Air Diamond Turfs. It is not what's going on, JVille, man. Those are 65. What up, bruh? In chat. Stopping in and leave a like before getting back on the road. Man, appreciate you, brother. I know you out there driving trucks, man. Be safe out there. I'll hit you up later, too. What is up, my G? Salutes, man. Salutes to you, JVille. But as you can see, let me just put it on the solo mission, just in case you can't see. Deion Sanders in the Falcons uniform wearing the Diamond Turfs. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Hibbit. Because we need to get back on one accord. We need to get back to being friendly. I don't know what it is I did to you for you to just like forsake me in the manner and completely go left and disagree with me. But I'm willing to reconcile. You know what I'm saying? For the sneaker community and for myself and mainly, partially in part for you, I'm willing to reconcile. But as my guy Will said, aka Boss Dub Kicks, man, salutes to you, family. These, he said, if y'all didn't know, he calling y'all new booty. Not my particular choice of words, but that's what he's saying. Y'all knew booty. He said these are what you all remember seeing Deion Sanders wear when he played for the San Francisco 49ers. This is the second version. And a lot of people try to, reach and say that this little bit on the back is why it's the 49ers. No, this gold is to represent the gold chains that he was known for, not for the San Francisco 49ers, man. Get everybody on the West Coast that claim these are the 49ers, get your head out of your ass. These are the ATLs. Let the South have what they got. And y'all take these. These ain't my favorite. I prefer the version 1 over these. And I can honestly see why y'all are trying to steal our shoes. But take what y'all got, man. Take what y'all got. It's got more gold on it everywhere. You see the gold football on the tongue and the gold Nike swoosh. I'm pretty sure it's gold on the back. That's y'all shit, man. Take y'all shit and give us our shit back, man. Always stealing something from the South and not giving credit, bro. Hey, that's just a shame and a disgrace, if you ask me. So I done said my piece. It is what it is. Go argue with your mama because I gave you straight facts and I gave you straight proof. And you can't argue against data, facts, and statistics. Unless you're just a dumbass, you can't argue with that. And at that point, that ain't my problem. But moving on from that, whoo-wee, it seems that well, what do we have here? The worm herself, the she-idiot, the crybaby, the coattail rider, the worm from Men in Black is at it again. What am I talking about? Now, if you don't know, if you can't tell, I am not a huge fan of Marcus Jordan, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm probably going to be one of the biggest haters of Marcus Jordan.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. It's somebody else.
So say what you want. I'm a hater, whatever, what have you. I have my reasons. It's been cataloged. It's been talked about. It's been stamped in the book of time. I am not a Marcus Jordan fan. I will not buy anything from Trophy Room. I will not buy any Trophy Room product, no matter how fire it is. Anything that might go in this idiot's freaking pockets, I will not support. So that's just me. But the sugar booger ski sloping queen herself is back at it. Look at this. Look at this. So you cannot say I'm making this up. You cannot say I'm making this up. You cannot say that there is no evidence. This is not Photoshop. This is a raw photo from his own event. And look how stupid. Look at that stupid smirk on his face. It is what it is. He was arrested allegedly for cocaine possession. And I say allegedly because this is fresh off the presses. This is his most current mugshot. And how would they have known that he was under the influence? One of the reports was DUI. Now, according to TMZ, the DUI was cocaine possession. He just can't stay away from the snow, I guess, allegedly. Now, here's a video of why Marcus Jordan was arrested, and you let me know, your thoughts and opinions on this, man. Chat, let me know what y'all think. Let me get this sound.
You know the trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get out of here. We thought we were making a right, and I turned onto the train tracks, apparently. I'm trying.
But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, So
Give me a favor. Keep your hands out of your pocket.
yeah,
What's good, G-Face?
Keep your hands out of your pocket. There's nothing in my pocket. That's why I'm gonna take you down and look at that. Put your hands up in there, bro. Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home.
Jordan,
And I made a wrong turn.
Michael Jordan's son.
And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of train tracks,
It's
which
true.
we were
I
not
can
trying to be
confirm.
on.
I've already got concerns for your level of impairment, anyways. Okay, so that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you, and you're on train tracks. Okay, so
Come on, man.
just listen to me. That's why I don't
We
want you
keep
back
that
behind the
white
wheel.
girl.
Okay,
Christina
I'm fine
Aguilera.
behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of
we'll
this.
deal with that after this. Okay, we'll deal with that after this. But
So
that's
this is
why
like
I had
2
to get
minutes
you out of the
long.
car. Okay, because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks. and
I'm
you're
not
stuck.
slurring anything, and
I'm not
I'm letting
slurring
you know.
anything.
I have concerns.
Ain't that what they always say? So,
You know the trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get out of here.
this guy has a truck sitting on train tracks like it's a train. The police see him, I guess, because they hear him spinning tires. I don't know if anybody like called him or whatever. And you can clearly see from the red light, green light that this is currently a operating rail line. So at any moment in time, a train could come through and smear his dumb ass all over the tracks like peanut butter and jelly on fresh toast. And he's so freaking inebriated, he sees nothing wrong with it. His conversation with the police officer says, look, I can't let you get back in the truck because clearly you're under the influence of something. Your speech is slurred. And he goes, my speech is not slurred. I'm okay to drive. And do you know who I am? Like a Karen. The first thing he goes to, and you can see his girlfriend off to the side too in this clip. You can see her every now and then, but he goes straight like a Karen. He goes, my speech is not slurred. Do you know who I am? I'm Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. Okay, like, we all know and love Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan has been out of the limelight for so long that excuse does not work anymore. And nobody cares anymore, Marcus. Just to let you in on a little secret. Nobody cares that you're Michael Jordan's son. It's not going to get you any favors. But he says, I just made a right and then another right and ended up on these train tracks. I don't know about any of you all, but did you all see a street anywhere close by in this video? And you can check it out anywhere on Instagram or just type it in because the video is up and you can see a larger full-blown image for yourself. There's no street anywhere. So he drove spinning tires for a long time down this train track. He's so freaking inebriated, he doesn't realize how far he's gone down the tracks. And the police officer was like, I can't get this off of these tracks for you. We can't push this off of these tracks. And this is currently a operating rail line and a train could come at any moment. Like, how dumb do you have to be? And this is not the first time that he's been in trouble. This is not the first time he's had an issue with the law. It won't be the last. It won't be the last time he looks like an idiot. And it just gives ammo for me to dislike him any further. And I'm not telling anybody to dislike Marcus Jordan because you have your views and opinions, but how often do you hear about any of his other kids in the news, in trouble? He uses his father's fame to sell shoes. He's riding his father's coattails to make money, and he's the one that gives two fucks about the sneaker community. It's all about putting money in his pockets. It's all about backdooring shoes so that you all, us, the consumer, will never have real possible access to sneakers. Not that comes out of his. I mean, basically, he's a reseller. Basically, he's a backdooring reseller, and he's no better than any of these other, I would say, Americanized tier 0 stores. It's all about pandering to the celebrities and whatever. I mean, you feel how you feel about it. I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight of how you feel, but I'm just telling you how I feel. And for me, I'm not finna put money in this man's pockets. That's just not me. G-Face said, get the man some help. Bronny James got him in his feelings. Jordan's kids could never be like the GOAT's kids. Hey, that's true. I mean, I don't hear about Shaq's kids going through any of this. I don't hear about LeBron James' kids going through any of this. And I don't hear about Michael Jordan's other kids going through anything like this. It's just Marcus. I don't know. He's got some kind of is Marcus Jordan the oldest of the Jordan kids? Like, he's got some kind of complex, some kind of inferiority complex where I don't know if he feels like he has to live up to the name or he feels like he's under some kind of pressure. I don't know, but don't care. It is what it is. Now, let me get into some actual sneaker news. Next coming up in terms of sneakers is the Air Jordan 5. And let me make sure I pull these up. The Air Jordan 5 metallic 5s. And the metallic 5s are coming up this Saturday. The raffles are still open, if I remember correctly, and I think the majority of raffles close on. Let me see. Am I gonna pull them up from Instagram or am I gonna pull them up from the Nike website? I guess I can pull them up from Instagram. I guess that will be the easiest way to do it. Let me see. Drops by Leo. Let's go to Drops by Leo. Leo. And he's got to have them here. Let's see. Whoa! I mean, I guess we'll roll with that. I guess we'll roll with that image. It is what it is. So, for everybody that's watching the live, I mean, I apologize if you're offended by the verbiage. It is what it is. I just need to show the shoe, and that's the quickest way to show the shoe. But the Air Jordan 5 metallic 5s are dropping this weekend, and I want to know how many of you all are actually going for the metallic 5s. Now, these are not going to be like the 2016 drop. It's a slight difference to them. You're going to get the white edging of the leather, and you're going to get Nike Air in that that reflective 3M material, and then you're going to get the white laces. And I don't remember if the 2016 pair came with white laces, but I'm pretty sure the 2016 pair came with black laces. I have the 2016 pair. I don't have them here. They're at the other spot. Otherwise, I would have showed them off. That's my mistake. And I should have been better prepared, but I didn't think I was going to go live tonight. But they are dropping. How many of you all are going for the 2025 Metallic 5 release? Me, I think I'm going to pass. I have the 2016 pair. They are DS, but I think I'm going to pass on this release. I think these are going to be available a little bit later on, and we're going to talk about why. We're going to talk about the shoe that I think is going to make these readily available later on down the line. Now, do I think they're going to go on a ridiculous sale? I don't think these are going to go on a ridiculous sale. These are going to be a GR. These are in full family size run, so that's going to give you an idea of the numbers. But are they going to be like in a huge mass GR compared to 2024? No, but they're going to be available. I will say that. These have already been made available on JD Sports and Finish Line. And I got a notification yesterday or today, I believe, to sign up for that and get me a pair. I think a lot of sizes are still available. And we all know when sizes are available on JD Sports and Finish Line, that pairs are plentiful and that the want or demand for these aren't very high. Now, a lot of young kids do see these and do want these, which is kind of weird. Like, where's the mindset of young kids nowadays when it comes to Jordans? Because I thought the young kids didn't want the Jordans or said the Jordans were for old people, but now they're on the Metallic 5s. Like, come on now. But I guess that's the mindset of kids nowadays. They can't make up their freaking minds. I don't know. Do you like them or you don't like them? Yeah.
What don't you want in your salad?
Cucumbers. As long as the salad don't got cucumbers in it, I'm fine. But yeah, I'm not gonna go for these. If I can get them later on down the line, then I might go for them. But as of right now, these are a pass. And the next thing, one of the next things that I'm going to talk about is a reason why these shoes are a pass. And like Jay Bill said, they are available. Like the raffle is still going on Foot Locker as well. You can add your extra entries in or whatever extra points. I can't remember what it is with Foot Locker, but you can add that in as well to secure your pair. But I don't think you'll have to add anything to secure a pair of these. A must cop for me. Need them in my collection. Okay. Metallic 5s are cop, Marcus Crowns Kick said. And Charles LaMonica, man, salutes to Charles. He said, today in-store early access at JD Finish Line. Big sizes went quick. This release is in demand. And yeah, it is. It most definitely is in demand. And for the reason I said, like the young kids who did not want them before, all of a sudden are coming back and wanting Jordans again. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I've been long removed from being in the thought process of a kid. Jupe said these are a big pass for me. So everybody, I want everybody in the chat that are passing on these. Let me know why you're passing on these. Is it because you have them already in your collection, or you don't like the shoe? And then for everybody that are going for these and that feel that it is a must cop, feel free to let me know in your opinion why this is a must cop. Because for me, I'm in the middle. It's not a bad shoe. I have them in my collection already. So that kind of puts me in the realm of, it's a pass for me. I can understand why people are going to cop them, because if you don't have them, and they're also giving that white trimming along the sides to kind of, give you that OG look. So it's a bit of an OG look, but it's not an OG look because of the 3M Nike Air on the back and the white laces. So, I mean, it's one of those things that Nike and Jordan Brand tend to do where when they re-release shoes sometimes, they give you a bit of the OG and then they make it to where you can't say it's exactly an OG unless it is actually 100% an OG. It's one of those things, man. G-Face says selling a few pairs though. Okay, so you selling a few pairs of the metallic fives. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Can't knock that hustle. They better than the OGs for real, for real. Okay. G-Face said, I hate how bulky regular fives are. Need a slim down collar like the Khaled's and the off-whites. Did they slim these? Yeah, it does look like they kind of slim these down. So I can definitely feel that, man. I definitely feel why you say that. You got to hold them in hand. Great quality. That white laces on black really hits. And it does. I mean, just from the pictures, the white off of the black, it hit like crazy. And like G-Face said, it's a slim down profile. So, I mean, it's definitely giving you a cleaner look than the OGs. Because, of course, the OG 5s were bulky. It's got that high tongue like the OGs, though. So, I mean, if you could say that it's giving you the best of both worlds, like it's giving you the best of like the OG, a bit of the OG look with a better look of the modern retooling, could you say that about these metallic 5s? Because that's what I feel like everybody is saying from both sides. And that's what I feel like everybody's saying. Better than the OGs. Okay, well, there you have it, man. The chat is taking over, man. They saying these is better than the OGs. Better than the OGs. Would y'all say these better than the 2016 pairs? If y'all say these better than the OGs, then y'all might definitely be saying these are better than the 2016s. And I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not here to throw any shade at anybody that says these are better. Hey, we've always been pushing wear what you like. Be okay and comfortable in your opinion because you spending your money. And that's how I feel. I'm not mad at you. Now there are times when ugly is ugly, but there's nothing ugly about this. In my opinion. Don't pass too fast. Better than the 2016s. Woo! Wait. Okay. And the fire red 5s are lit as fuck with the black tongue. Yeah, so the black tongue 5s are supposed to be coming out this year as well. Oh, those are definitely a must cop because the black tongues, in my opinion, are a lot better than the fire red 5s. Thank you. That released in what was it, 2022? I think it was when those came out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the black tongue is way better. And I think that goes without saying. I think there's more people on the black tongue fire red 5 side than the actual fire red 5s. And then especially because the release of the fire red 5s that dropped whenever they dropped recently, they're so big. They're bulky. Mine are still in the box. As a matter of fact, my fire red 5s are over there somewhere. I don't feel like looking for them, but and the leather quality is not that great, especially when they were trying to retool the leather quality and give you better quality and materials. Like I don't understand why they went the way they went with those. Don Harry said, "You do anything with old school Reeboks?" As a matter of fact, I do enjoy old school Reeboks. I have. Let me give me a second. Let me go grab them. Because I wore them recently. Oh, I'll put them over in the corner. Okay. So I have a few pairs of kamikazes. I do have a pair of kamikazes. because I got the hiccups. I have these. This was when they decided to hold on. I'll make myself on there. I'll put myself on the big screen. But this is when they decided to do a fusion of the torsion highs and the artilleries to create the torsion high artillery back in the day. And this happens to be the Bill and Ted collab. So you can see, let me see, I don't know. Let me see, let me push it. You can see on the inside, it's got the little symbol, but this is what Keanu Reeves wore in the Bill and Ted movie. I don't know how many of you all are old enough to know what Bill and Ted is from Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah. And then these. Now, these aren't exactly like retro, but these are designed off of the Infinity Adidas, you know, the one that Kobe wore, his Kobe signature shoe with Adidas. These were designed off of those, and like the light kind of blows everything out, so you couldn't really see it for that quick second. But yeah, these are just like a few pairs that I had right off the bat of some Reeboks that I do. I've also got a video of the Kamikazes on my channel. So yeah, I do mess with Reeboks, like retro Reeboks and stuff like that. It's just like getting a hold of them and trying to get a hold of them because they release at the same time as Jordans, and sometimes you got to pick and choose. So I hope that answered your question, man. Thank you for asking the question in the chat, man. I do have some versatility. I did all that and said all that to show that I do have a little bit of versatility, man. It's not just Nikes and Jordans around here. Hey, yo, what's good, everyone? My little brother's store only got 2 pairs in each size in North Carolina. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. So I do understand for smaller markets when it comes to stuff like this, y'all don't have very many options. Y'all don't have very many choices. So it's going to be that way sometimes. I live in a big market, given the fact that I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to everybody, all my sneaker fam. I live in a big market. So for me, I do have the option to kind of take a step back and not go for certain things at times. And I do understand that is kind of a bit of a bummer for everybody else and, you know, things like that. But I do let you all know, and from time to time, I do put posts up that say, if your market area is small and you want a pair of shoes, if I don't want them and I can gain access to them, just inbox me. I'm an open book. I'm a kind guy. My intent is to not take advantage of anybody. I'm all for the sneaker community. So, you know, say all that to say that if I can get access to it or get hands on it and you want a pair, hit me up and I'll help anybody out. Of course, it's on a first come, first serve basis. I don't mind. Yeah, let's be clear. I do not mind helping anybody that lives in a small market gain access to shoes. Now, I'm not a sneaker reseller, so it's not like I'm going to buy them in bulk. It's on a case-by-case basis. So understand, if I buy these shoes, I'm buying them out of my own pocket with the expectation that you are going to pay for them. And if ever I start helping people out and it gets to the point where I help you out and then all of a sudden you change your mind, I'm cutting it off. I'm not going to do it. So if you ask me to help you, make sure you got the money set aside. Let's see. Chris LaMonica said, also that 35th anniversary soft pink Jordan 5 coming in October is fire. It has the 23 and the OG font. Great year for 5s. I have not seen that shoe. I'm going to take your word for it. Because I'm not going to get too far ahead because we all know how Jordan Brand is. And, you know, they will put something on the calendar for a certain time and then they will push it back, push it forward, or just get rid of it altogether. But I'm gonna take a look at that in my downtime. I'm gonna see what you're talking about. Because if you're that excited about it, if the family's that excited about it, it must be a fairly good shoe. JVL say, "Yeah, so what's goody, my G? Salutes to you, JVL. What you mean? Only 2 pairs of the Air Jordan 5 metallics? Is one of your stores doing the madness for the 85 highs?" So we'll talk about that. And all I'm gonna say is yes, at least one of my stores is. So okay. So I'm gonna tell you real quick. I did the footwork. I have the list right here in my terrible handwriting of all of what's going down, and what's good. Socrates. Anyone going for the Air Jordan 1 black toes? JVille, yes. Hell yeah. Thanks for showing the shoes. I'll definitely have to check your channel out. My first time here. Well, I mean, first time here, man. Salutes, man. Thank you for coming through. If you decide to subscribe, man, welcome to the family, man. I appreciate you. I have them in hand. They're fire. I don't, to be honest, I don't doubt the quality of these because they look good. Like anytime a shoe looks good from basic images like this, they're going to be good in hand. They're going to be even better in hand. Trust and believe. It's good to have you here. Absolutely. See, look, Henry, bro, when I tell you I'm trying to build a positive community and we not about like attacking each other for their thoughts and opinions and what they do and don't like, it is, hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just one of those people that just say some I'm not one of those YouTubers that just say some shit and just to pull people in, you know what I'm saying? It's 100% real around here. But moving forward, let me see if I can go ahead and pull these up because I'm just gonna pull them up from the Nike sneakers app because we talked about it. One of the shoes. Let's go ahead and do this one. Go ahead and talk about these. One of the shoes that's dropping after the metallic 5s, and which is why I think the metallic 5s are just going to sit for a little bit longer, is the Air Jordan 5 85 high band. Now they've done an insane amount of campaigning for this release. More campaigning for a Jordan shoe than I've seen them do in a long ass time. I mean, if you go on different, social media, Instagram sites, they got different people like Nigel Sylvester. They did a rollout at the Oregon campus where they were handing out violation tickets for people wearing Jordans. The Jordan statue at the Chicago Bulls NBA arena, they have the Jordan 1s that are on his feet encased in a block, banning those shoes. Like, they've done so much rollout and advertising for this shoe. I don't understand why they would only releasing 10,000 pairs. There's supposedly only 10,000 pairs of the Air Jordan 1 high 85 bands releasing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do this large of a rollout? Why do it?
In 1984, Nike created the revolutionary Air Jordan 1. 1 month later,
why do this large of a rollout?
Nike could have paid a fine, but they didn't.
It was $5,000
only
every
to do
game,
and it changed
10,000 pairs.
The Air Jordan was a massive failure. There were no more
what the
signature
fuck?
shoes,
Like, you don't even.
no catchphrases.
Hold on, I gotta pause this because this is distracting. Like, what? Seriously, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, Murder BX said, "Yo, HGK in chat, what's good, man? What's goody, Murder BX? Like, okay, so it's a Bread Jordan 1 high. Them shits without all of this advertisement rolled out. I don't care how bad people have jumped off the Jordan 1 bandwagon. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. They could make 2 million pairs of these Bread 1 highs, and they're gonna sell out. Number one, they're gonna sell out because they're in the bread format. The bread Jordan 1 is always gonna guarantee a sellout regardless. Number two, they're in the 85 cut. It's gonna be OG. When was the last time we saw the 85 cut of the Bread Jordan 1 highs? Oh, I don't know, 1985? And every sneaker collector has been trying to get back to the 85 look. So that was going to guarantee that they were going to sell out regardless. So like I said, they could have done 2 million pairs. And I guarantee you, every single person on the planet is going to have at least 2 to 3 pairs. This was going to sell out regardless. But like to only do quote
No
unquote
sneakerheads
10,000 pairs
and no subtle nods.
fucking insane.
Basketball
Language,
went international.
but you know it is what it is. It's
No
ridiculous.
kid wanted to be anything like Mike. The rebels, the fearless, the fashionable,
And then check that out.
the fearless,
Hold on.
the rebels.
The Air Jordan 5, Air Jordan 5, the Air Jordan 1 high 85 Royals. Those are supposed to drop this year too. The Air Jordan 5, I keep saying Air Jordan 5. The Air Jordan 1 high 85 Royals are supposed to drop this year as well. So they're giving you hints right here. You know, Jordan Brand always gives a teaser in videos like this. Mother B said, Homegrown Kicks, you attended any of the in-store releases for the Bread 85s? Hey, we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Jay Bill said big cap. And what he's talking about is as far as the numbers.
The fearless,
I absolutely believe
the fashionable, almost
that
something else.
the 10,000 pairs
Wait,
is
Khaled
cap.
never said. What do you mean Travis never became a flame? Now Jackson has no
Look at
swagger. HU lost their flair.
Ooh,
There's no sports channel. Red isn't cool. Shorts
Ooh,
are
Lord.
shorter.
That's
Bald
fine
is
women.
bad again. No one knows
Huh.
his letter numbers? And your parents never met?
Yo,
All because
wait.
this guy
Are those
didn't want to be
Chicago?
fine? What? Someone should have told him. You can't ban greatness. Air Jordan.
So the question is, I guess, what if Nike never paid those fines? And there you have it. But like J-Ville said, I do believe that the 10,000 pairs is big cap. I do believe it. And one of the reasons why I believe that is cap is because right here, shout out to Sneakernomics, one of our across the pond biggest sneaker collectors in the game. Sneakernomics dropped a video recently, and this is what he's talking about in
This
this
shoe
video.
has been fantastic. The excitement is palpable, and we've got a few updates with regard to stock numbers as well as stores. So let's start off with the UK. So these have loaded onto the Nike Sneakers app here in the UK and in the EU. The retail price is going to be £185 or around 190 odd euros, which is
So right there. Okay. They have already loaded to the Nike sneakers app in Europe at 185 pounds. Now, why the EU is so blessed for Nike sneakers to be on their game and do this stuff already is beyond me. Now, Sneakernomics did say that he was not sure how they were going to do the US release, but and don't take this as empirical. And if you're not sure what I'm saying, don't take this as law. But I do believe that they're going to load some pairs up on the Nike sneakers app because it just would not be a fair release opportunity. Like it would be ridiculous to cut off a vast majority of your worldwide fan base. Why do I say they would be cutting off a vast majority of their worldwide fan base when it comes to the Bred 85s? Is let me see if they have a list, because I have the list, but I want to give you all a visual list of some of the stores that they said these shoes are supposed to be releasing at. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna find it for y'all. I'm gonna find it. But I really believe they would be cutting off a lot of the fan base. They will be cutting off a lot of the people who are just getting into sneakers, and they would be cutting off a large majority of the people who are trying to return to sneakers. Let me see. Where is it? And then just to let you all know, okay, that's the violation tickets. Okay, so let me see. Here it goes right here. Let's see if I can show. Let me pull it up. So it says that, and then shout out to Nice Kicks. So the initial report is that only 23 US stores have the Bred Air Jordan 1s. And this was a list of some of the stores. Now, as of between the time that this list was dropped and up until now, some people on social media have been claiming that this list is inaccurate, because this list only shows that one store in Canada is getting the Band 81 highs, and another store in Canada also has said that they are getting them. So the list of 23 stores right here, it says Success, One Ness, 218, Lapstone and Hammer, Somewhere, Ava Manier, Wish, Soul Play, Shoe Gallery, Soulfly, Concepts, Up NYC, Undefeated, Chicago, Louisville, Detroit. Oh, okay. And those are the listings, the cities where the shoes are going to be dropped. But and let me see if I can pull up the other 23 cities. Okay, Woodstack, Bait, Grenmore, Politics, All the Right, Trophy Room, Exhibition, Premium Goods, Better Gift Shop, Capsule, and there you go. There you have it. Now, I know y'all asked me if I was going to participate in any of the raffle store madness, and absolutely, because I want these 85 highs, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure all of these joints are going to get backdoored. Now, I hate to say it, and I don't want to alienate myself from any other stores, because this would be an opportunity for all those other stores, because I'm only going based upon what I know from previous years. So I've been collecting again since 2016. And from 2016 up until 2024, but 2024 didn't have a huge release. But from 2016 up until 2024, the majority of these stores I know to have backdoored a vast majority of sought after sneakers. Travis Scott releases, limited Jordan 1 releases, so on and so forth. I'm on my year. What else? Wish, ATL, basically a lot of your tier 0 stores, and I'm pretty sure you all think the same way or understand it to be the same way. Now, from inside sources, I was told, and take it with a grain of salt, because anybody can lie or anything can change at any moment in time. And I'm not saying that these individuals are wrong or right. But from my sources, I was told that each company is getting 430 pairs for their to spread between their franchise stores. So let's say Woodstock. Let's say Woodstock has 2 stores. Let's say Woodstock has 1 store in upstate New York and Woodstock has a store in Jersey. From what I was told, the store in upstate New York is getting 430 pairs, and then their store in Jersey is getting 430 pairs. And that's a lot. That is a lot of pairs. But you got to think about how many stores there are in California alone. If you do that math and you say that each franchise store within that company is getting 420 pairs, you'll quickly run through the 10,000 allotted pairs. So that's another reason that gives me to believe that 10,000 pairs is a bit capped, that there are actually more pairs than what these people have been told. So if I just go through the list for Atlanta by itself. Okay, so Atlanta has Shoe Gallery, and Shoe Gallery has 2 franchise stores. So that's already 860 pairs. Well, no, my bad. 400. Yeah, that's 860 pairs. If both stores are getting 430 pairs apiece, that's already 860 pairs. We got Soul Play ATL. Soul Play ATL has 2 stores. That's another 860 pairs. Wish ATL. That's 430 pairs right there. We have a Social Stance. That's another 430 pairs. Abamanier. That's another 430 pairs. So I don't know the math on that. If somebody could do the math for me on that. But that's a good amount of pairs by itself. So let's see. 860 plus 860 is what? 1,700 and something pairs alone between 2 stores. And then we got what, like 3 more stores. So that's over 2,000 pairs. So you've already run through 2,000 of the supposed 10,000 pairs right there. And then not to mention, New York has 7 stores. So, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, 10,000 pairs is definitely capped. 10,000 pairs is definitely capped because between Atlanta, New York, and, California alone, you run through all 10,000 pairs. So I don't know. I don't know if the allotted store number is incorrect or if the production number is correct. Yeah, so Murder BX said the storytelling, and Yayo said 9,890 pairs right there. That's 2 stores alone. That's 2 stores alone. So the 10,000 has to be capped because you still got California. Unless you're going to give each store 1 full-size run. And then even if you did give each store 1 full-size run, the number still is capped. The number, exactly, cap. Cap, 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 cap. Stop the cap. So I mean, come on. I don't know what to believe. Um, Adam Guerra, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but Adam said Shoe Palace, other places are advertising them, and the Bay Area, most of California was left out. And look, that's a surprise. And then only one store, let me show y'all. One store, and that's the shoe. But so you got LA, Oklahoma City, New Orleans, Queens, Orlando, Cleveland, Houston, 2 spots in Toronto, one store alone in Chicago is getting these shoes. Come on now. Come on. Really? Chicago. Really? Which is a far stretch from the usual because we all know most of Chicago normally gets everything. But look, you got Louisville, Detroit, Philly, DC, and Atlanta pops on here 3 times. Don't y'all bring y'all asses here. Don't y'all bring y'all asses to Atlanta. I love y'all, but just like moving here, Atlanta is full. Don't y'all bring y'all damn asses to Atlanta. Stay where you at. But these are the breads. I mean, if this is true, and if what the insider source was told, it's still a hard stretch to imagine that it's only 10,000 pairs. But I definitely want a pair. I am absolutely going to these 3 locations to try to secure me a pair. The only hope that I say I would have would be Soul Play. The only actual hope, if this is the case, would be Soul Play ATL to get me a pair. Oh, I hit the like button. Yeah, they deserve a like. But I mean, how do you all feel about this? Do y'all feel like the 10,000 pair? I mean, of course, y'all have been saying it throughout the entire conversation, but type 1 in the chat if you going for the band Jordan 1s, and put 2 in the chat if you think it's going to be a waste of your time. But honestly, how many pair? I mean, like, do you all think that it is only going to be 10,000 pair in the US, or do you all think it's going to be capped? Y'all have been voicing y'all opinions so far, but yeah. JVille already said the number is capped. Adam said Shoe Palace. Oh, we're left out. We read that. We got undefeated in the Bay Area, left them out too. Woo! Wow. I know there's undefeated in New York, and I think that's the one that is showing. But I did do the list of every single location for each individual store listed. So if you all want me to give you all those locations, let me know down in the chat. And then follow me on IG at homegrown_kicks, and I will do kind of like a spreadsheet layout of the locations for the stores and where they possibly could be. Because some of the people that talk to me through DMs on IG personally, for the most part that I see, I've already given them a list of stores and possibilities. So y'all already know where to go. But let me know if you want to know. Just saying. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for the family. Wow. Adam said we got an undefeated in San Francisco. Yeah. Like I said, I did the homework. I know where every single undefeated is. Nappy 29er said, I believe the production date is only about 5 months. It can't be that many in pairs. Yayoso said that's the store that just did the shock drop in Chicago. Right. I meant 5 weeks. Yeah, we got you. Chicago got a sneaker pass today. Yes, and there is an IG post. I think it's drops by Leo. And I'm gonna ask you all that as well. Adam said if the number, the 10,000 number is capped, more like 23,000. I can see that. I can see Jordan Brand being an asshole and doing that. I'm over them. Ordered the blacks. He said he went straight to the black toes. Now, Chris LaMonica said it's more than 10K. Now, when it comes to resale for these breads, the resale did come down a bit. I don't know if it came down enough for anybody. Let's go ahead and check out the resale. Let me go over to StockX. Now, StockX is never my go-to for anything, except for just like a quick look. But we're gonna check it out because StockX is more viewable and easier to understand or easier to grasp than so let me see. Is this the adult sizes? Oh, wait a minute now. Okay. We're gonna get back to the other one. So if we go over and we look at StockX for the 2025 Air Jordan High OG 85 release, the price has come down to $595 in my size, which is a size 10. Now, I look, I ain't finna lie to y'all. I mean, this kind of ended. This is extremely indicative of how many pairs there actually possibly could be. Because these were up over 1,000. These were getting into the $2,000 price range, and I told y'all 2 weeks ago, ain't no way in hell I'm paying $2,000 for the brand one high. I don't care. I don't care. No way, no how, no ma'am, no spam. I'm not paying $2,000. Yeah, yo, folks say I go by GOAT prices. Absolutely, I go by GOAT prices, and we all know why. We all know why we don't trust StockX and all of that. I don't have to say it, but if the shoe is limited and you're not gonna gain access to it, would you be willing to pay $595 for these? I might actually be willing to pay $595. Now, I'm not a perpetuator of resale by any stretch of the imagination, especially in 2024. I said we need to be able to get to a point where ridiculous resale prices like this exist. Like this to be honest, for me, this needs to come down. This needs to come down drastically. But I mean, is this a fair market price in you all's estimate chat? It's $595, a fair market price for the band 85 OG. Now remember, it's OG, and we love OG band high ones. It's $595, a fair price, given how rare or how hard it might be to get these shoes. Jay Bill said, man, not even gonna try. It's a big L and it's hurting my feelings. Hey, I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel that way. G Kicks, man, salutes, family. What's going on, man? What's going on with you, man? Ohio 1986, man, salutes to you, fam, for coming through, man. Glad to see you. He said, will there be raffles for nationwide access from some of these stores or just local raffles? Now, see, that is a real good question. So for places like Wish, ATL, and Social Status, I'm pretty sure that it's only going to be local raffles, especially with them saying that they're only going to be released in 23 stores. That's why I said in the beginning, they're going to be cutting off a large sector of the market, and which is why I said I don't believe that they're only going to be 23 stores. I do believe that they're going to be dropping them on Nike sneakers app. Now, how many players are going to have on the Nike sneakers app? I don't know, but in a case like this, it's usually going to be limited to a small amount of pairs. Now, End Clothing is going to be dropping the 85 high at their store. So, you know, End Clothing, they do online raffles and in-store raffles. So, and I've never come across a release where End is not allowing people to do an online raffle. So that may be an option. But yeah, that is a really good question, Ohio. That is a good question. They kept that close to the cuff, and nobody has really spoke on that. But yeah, a lot of these places, I don't. To be honest, I think a lot of BS is going on with this release, and I want to say that they're doing a good job with this release, because a lot of people don't know, but at the same time, it is what it is, man. Yayo so said again, he goes by the GOAT prices. Man, what's going on, average man? Salute to you, fam, man. Glad to see you, man. How you doing, man? 2025, man. Glad to see you, man. He said, ain't no shoe worth that much. That $595 StockX price for the band 85 high Jordan 1s. Flight Club is my go-to, even though they are the same as GOAT. Chris LaMonica said, hell no. Them band 85 OG highs ain't worth that $595. Yayo Sosa said, yeah, I pay $500 something. Ohio said, hell no, I ain't paying that price. And you know what? That's what I feel like we should be saying. That's what I feel like we should have been saying a long time ago. Fuck the resellers, fuck that high ass crazy resale price, $595. But I also say that to say, would I pay $500? Nah, let me be honest with y'all. I ain't paying the fucking $595 for that. If that shoe was paid $595 for, it's because somebody got it for me. Miss HG would have bought it for me. $250 is the price that Nike charges. So what's the price of that shoe? So Sneakernomics showed on the Nike sneakers app that those are going for 180 euro or 180 pounds. And I don't know what that is USD. Let's go. Let's see what's 180 pounds USD. So according to the calculator or the conversion, let's see. No, I meant to say 185 pounds. Let me get it correct. Let me not steer y'all wrong. 185 pounds or 185 euro is $230.80 USD. So I guess if they do drop it on Nike sneakers, it'll be $230. $250 maybe, but I always thought the $250 price tag was a bit of a stretch also. That's a crazy ass fucking number. But I mean, when it comes to the US market, Nike does whatever the hell they want to do. Chris LaMonica said the max that they'll pay on resale is $400. Okay. So that's your max out number. Adam said, could find them on release day, just not going to really try. I'll try at Sneaker Politics. Yeah, I agree. My max is around $400 to $450. What's everybody's max out? Put in the chat, what is your max out as far as paying resale? Even if they did a few $100,000 at $250, they would still sell out. Facts. Even to be honest, even if they did, okay, they could drop 2 to 3 million pairs at $250 retail. They're gonna sell out. These are the bread ones. Let's be clear. At $250, at my brokest of broke, I would buy 3 pair at $250. I'm just saying. Y'all can make fun of me in the chat. Hey, that's okay. I fucks with y'all. I love y'all. But at $250, I would buy 3 pair. I wouldn't need like for the bread 85 highs. If they sat, I'd be like, man, y'all kind of crazy for letting these joints sit. I would seriously be passing judgment if y'all let the bread 85 highs sit. Yayo so said, but if you can't beat them, join them. YOLO, which means paying that resale, man. If you want them bad enough, pay that resale, player. And I ain't mad at what T.I. said. It ain't tricking if you got it. Nappy 29er said 500 is where he taps out. So right now on StockX, it says 595. Let me see. Let me go to GOAT. Let me see what GOAT is talking about. Cause like Yayo said, GOAT is the standard now. GOAT is the standard. Let me see if they even have them. Jordan 1 85 high. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up what GOAT says, because we're going by GOAT. We're gonna say GOAT is the standard, and that's what I guess that's what we're gonna start using now, when it comes to checking this stuff out in lives. And see, this is the only reason why I don't use GOAT is because it's the numbers are kind of hard to see, but let me go here. So if I inflate the numbers in a size 8, the 85 band highs are going for 625. In a size 8.5, 619. In a size 9, 642. In a 9.5, 550. And in a size 10, 631. I know we got some Bigfoot family in here. In a size 11, 624. 11.5, 633, 12, 718, 12.5, 728, and so on and so forth. If you want to look at the prices, god damn, oh, excuse me, size 15 showing $1,600. But if you want to see the rest of the sizes that I did not show to you all, feel free to go to GOAT. It's right there. Feel free to go to StockX. It's there as well. I just did just like a quick couple of sizes to not make it mundane and to give anybody who taps in on Spotify an opportunity to know what we're talking about. And speaking of Spotify, I'm also streaming on Spotify. So if you weren't able to tune into today's live stream and you don't want to watch the video burning out your battery or worrying about quality shifts or shifts in visual quality, you can listen to me on Spotify. And also Spotify allows you to go back and watch the video there as well. So that's pretty cool. So you can, pick and choose on there. If you're in the car and, you just want to listen to my voice and you don't want to see my mug, then that's an option. But Yayo said 500 max. Average said retail price is max. Yeah. Ohio said, I got the bread 2016s and just got the bread 1 highs 1.5. LOL. See, so I didn't get the 85 highs in 2016. For whatever reason, and I say this all the time, this is my curse. For whatever reason, I joined the sneaker game in 2016 again, right after I joined like 2 weeks after the release of the bread highs and a week after the release of the shattered backboards. I joined at the wrong, craziest time, depending on who you ask. Like, I joined at the time when they started to re-release some good-ass shoes. Or right after they started re-releasing some good-ass shoes. So the original all-leather breads have been my, grail in this instance, my chase shoe. And I wasn't going to pay $600, $700, $1,000 for a 2016 bread high. I just wasn't going to do it. So, this is kind of my opportunity to try to get the bread high. And, I'm kind of chomping at the bit and kind of sweating a little bit to see if I can actually get it, No Diddy, I guess. No Diddy. Yayo Total said 677.25, size 8. That's Yayo's size. Let's see. Jayville said, shit, what was the Air Jordan 1 lost and found going for? at most high anyone remembered? Air Jordan 1 lost and found. I think at the height of the height. Let me see. Let me go to StockX. Because StockX will let you check check the market prices at different points. Okay, so and we're gonna go and check JVL's question real quick. Jordan 1 high 85 lost and found is currently at 386. Let me see if it'll show the graph. And that's StockX's new return policies because of all of this shit that was going on. And 321 for a pair of lost and founds is not bad. I remember when lost and founds was going for like $600. But what was the highest sales price for a lost and found? Well, I guess they're only giving 2025 prices currently. But yeah, I can remember lost and founds going as high as like $600-700, almost $800. And that's going off of my memory. My memory ain't the best, but if anybody knows, drop it in the chat. But let me see. These are the stores that the band 85 highs are going to show up at. Apparently, there's supposed to be only 23 stores. We've already talked about, we think that the 10,000 rumored allocated pairs is capped. But y'all let me know, anybody that wasn't here to be in that conversation, y'all let me know what y'all think the actual number is. Galaxy prices went down. Let's go. The Galaxy phone posits. Man, how many people actually went for the Galaxy phone posits and or aren't going for the Galaxy phone posits? And how many people are a fan of the Galaxy phone posits? Now, I'm not a huge fan of phone posits. That's just me. Phone posits have always been different looking to me and out of my price range. $250 at that time was crazy. Looking at it now, $250 is not ridiculous. But all my phone posit fans, man, salutes to you. Murder BX said, average 100% retail or at max trade for me. A trade is always good too. I have all the OG 1 through 13s. This is the shoe to complete the collection, and I'm done. Damn, Nappy. Do you have images of your collection up on IG? Because I don't think you have a YouTube video or any videos, but I'm interested in seeing your OG collection. Damn, bro, that's dope. That's dope as hell. Ohio 1986 said, I would pay 300 max, fees and shipping included in that price. Hey, man, let's make this happen. Let's make the resale price drop on these shits. JBL said the same thing I said. That's what's up. Hopefully you can get that Air Jordan 1 added to your collection so that you can feel complete. I'm with that. I'm on the same page as that. I still got a DS lost and found. Might have to swap it out for the brick. Hold on. You ain't lying. You are not lying. That is a really good idea. I would swap out or, sell my lost and found 81. I mean, not 81. Fuck, what? I would sell my lost and founds and take that money and put it towards the breads. Or I would use my lost and founds as trade bait towards the bread 85 highs. Hey, on eBay in my size 13s, the lost and founds are still at 400. I might have to put them shits on eBay and try to get me some money for them. But yep, enough of that. Enough chit chat about them damn breads. Because I don't want to make the hype any worse, and I don't want to make anybody feel any more stressed than they already feel. But that's one of the reasons why I think that the metallic fives are gonna sit. I think they're going to sit and going to be available in a lot of locations. Another reason is these right here, and one of the shoes that I'm looking forward to, and another pair that said that they said, man, scrub the band ones. I'm getting these. I'm waiting on these, or I have already got these, and it is the Black Toe Jordan 1 highs. Now, these were supposed to release last year, and then they were supposed to release early this year, and they got pushed back. And we saw where these last year were already sitting at outlets, Nike outlets. And if you don't remember that, or if you didn't see it, feel free to go and check out one of my past lives. I have it labeled. I have it labeled in the thumbnail, and I have it labeled in the description where the Black Toes were at outlets. But these were at outlets in 2024. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it were bad batches or what was going on, they decided to wait until 2025, and now they're dropping the day after the banned Jordan 1 highs. The market price on these are really low. The retail price, as you all can see, is $180, which is still a little bit high. Like, what was the last big Jordan 1 release's price? What was the last big Jordan 1 release? Was there any Jordan 1? Check. Was there any Jordan 1 release that was bigger than the Lost and Founds? That's an overhead look. I mean, the Black Toes, that's another OG pair that I have to have. I don't know about y'all, but I gotta have the Black Toes. But yeah, this is another reason why I think the metallic fives are gonna sit. I mean, you got two iconic releases back to back, literally back to back, that are dropping. One is around 230 to 250 with a limited number of pairs, and the other one is 180 and a wide number of pairs. And basically what a lot of people are going to do to this shoe, which is why this shoe is going to be widely available, is call this a consolation prize. Is this a terrible consolation prize? If you ask me, hell no. This is not a terrible consolation prize by any stretch of the imagination. JVL said the navy blue Jordan 1 highs. He said, but those set, man, I'm still sitting. And I don't even think that was a big release, to be honest with you. I don't know when the last time the sneaker community was interested in a Jordan 1, except for when the Lost and Founds dropped. I have no idea. The Air Jordan 1 navies. Right. I do remember that shoe. But other than I just don't remember seeing any other Jordan 1 high that we were going crazy for. I think the Jordan 1 high Lost and Found was the last Jordan 1 high within the last year and a half or two that the sneaker community actually went crazy for. I mean, I remember this shoe messed up the Nike sneakers app, shut down the Nike sneakers app 100% completely, shut it down. And people were really pissed about that release. Let me think. 2024 was pretty much the Spider-Mans. Yeah, the Spider-Mans. But when did the Spider-Mans drop? I think the Spider-Mans dropped in like 2020, 2021. And the Lost and Founds came after the Spider-Mans. But yeah, like it's been a long time since the sneaker community has gone crazy for a Jordan 1 high. But yeah, the Black Toes are releasing on the 15th. I believe, if don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, the 15th. And the bands are dropping on the 14th. Um, Ohio said they released a few 100,000 pairs of the Lost and Founds, and we all know how that went. Sold out. Exactly. So, I mean, they very well could release, like I said, a couple 100,000 pairs of the band, and they're gonna sell out. They could release 1,000,000 pairs, and they're gonna sell out. Can't complain about the Black Toes. Real clean, absolutely. And a lot of people saying, let me see. A lot of people said that the fact that there are no wings on this shoe is going to stop them from buying that shoe. Man, you crazy. I mean, you entitled to your opinion, but if you let some, okay. So this is a serious question to everybody in the chat. How many people in the chat are OG Jordan purist and only want the shoe if it's the OG and that's it? And then how many of the people are for as long as I like it, and then how many people are for whatever? It don't matter to me, because for all of my purists and all of my people that say they want the OG shoe, this is it. The OG Chicago didn't have a Wings logo on it. It just said Air Jordan. And you can look up any image on the internet of Michael Jordan with these shoes with the laces tied together around his neck. The Chicagos did not say, or the Chicagos did not have a Wings logo on them. What people got excited for and saw, they didn't have a Wings logo on it. So this is right up your alley. I got the Black Toes last year and haven't worn them yet, though. Man, you got to crack them Black Toes out, Ohio. Man, you got to. Who am I to talk? Because 98% of my collection is DS. But who am I to talk? But I mean, you can absolutely get another pair. You can crack these bad boys out, put them through their paces, and have them look like they straight from 1985, and then have another pair on ice. Anthony Turner, man, salutes Anthony Turner, man. Black Toes gonna sell out just because they're not gonna be able to get the 85 breads. I can agree with you with that. I can see that point of view, and I can agree with you on that. But how quickly are they gonna sell out? Do I believe they're gonna sell out like instantly? No, I don't believe they're gonna sell out instantly, because as Nike has shown us time and time again, nothing truly sells out on release day. That's why non-sellouts are disguised as restocks. Restocks are just shoes that did not sell out. That's why if you ever get on Nike Sneakers app, when they have a restock, it's never a full-size run. A restock is technically a redistribution of a full-size run. What Nike Sneakers app does during their quote-unquote restock is the shoes that did not sell on their release day, they're just throwing them back on the app to build hype, to make sure that they sell out what's left over. So please do not get it confused and misconstrued at the fact that shoes on the Nike Sneakers app sell out. Anything now, the only time that shoes sell out on the Nike Sneakers app is if it is below a certain amount of pairs. That's when they actually sell out. But when you get into like the couple $100,000 release range, it doesn't sell out. Key in point, last year, the Black Toes were at outlet stores. Now, something like a Travis Scott, those actually sell out. Yes. Let's see. Ohio said Travis Scott's advertised the Black Toes. The younger generation got they marching orders now. You might be you might be right about that. You might be right about that. What is the resale price for the black toes? Let me see. Jordan 1 high black. So this is crazy, chat. This is crazy. So, all right, let's go ahead and check out these larger sizes for the black toe. And see, this is my point right here. Let's go to GOAT because I said we're gonna use GOAT as the official spot to where we check out these prices. Let me drop this comment and let me enlarge it so you all can get the best opportunity to see. Okay, so in the current release, the 2025 Air Jordan 1 high black toe OG. This is being labeled as the OG. Because as we know, what they dropped back in 85 of the black toe was not this. It was a reiteration with the Wings logo, but the actual OG black toe that was supposed to drop was the one without the Wings logo. But in a size 8 for the black toe, 168, 8.5, 182, 175, in a size 9, 9.5, 179, in a size 10, 175, and in a size 10.5, 185. So already that is below retail prices. So that gives you an idea of how many pairs of this shoe are actually available and what the actual release day is going to do for this resale market. It's only going to drop the resale market. Let's see. The black toe Jordan 1 is in Fortnite, so I'm sure kids and adults are going to get these quickly as well. That's another great point. Nappy Turn 90, if you pull up another great point. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know how many kids nowadays are actually paying attention to Jordans. Honestly, the only ones that I can see pushing Jordans in Fortnite are the sneakerheads that play Fortnite. The grown-ass adults that play Fortnite that wear Jordans. Travis Scott co-signs the black toe Jordan 1s. But yeah, so that's a look at the black toes. And it was something else that I wanted to show y'all. If I can't figure out what it was, we're gonna. Oh, okay. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is exactly what I was talking about. And this kind of goes a little bit backwards. And I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm going a little bit backwards. But this is to prove my point. Here we go. So the Chicago Bulls Center. Look at that. They put blocks on the band Jordan 1s for the rollout of this shoe. JBL said, "What y'all think? Does Fortnite have a influence on the black toes?" Ohio 1986 said, "I've never played Fortnite. I haven't either. I have not played Fortnite either. My daughter plays Fortnite, but I've never played Fortnite. I've never been interested in playing Fortnite. So I'm on the side of y'all. But yeah, as y'all can see, this is what I was talking about earlier, where to push that band thing, they even got TVs showing they newly developed commercials. That's wild. That's wild. So I mean, it would be fucking ridiculous to only have 10,000 pairs. If I had a stop the cap button, I would definitely hit it. Streaming deck coming soon, hopefully. Y'all pray. Oh, I want to say thank you to everybody that donates to the stream, that donates to the super chat and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it because it doesn't do anything but go back into the channel and help me improve what we already got going on. This was the Cactus Jack that released last week as well. The Field Jacks, the Zoom Field Jacks. I don't know how many people went for it. Again, like I said, I tried. I didn't get it. What else? What else? Let's see. Let's see. What is this? So the toddler pair of the Bread Air Jordan 1s get a special box? Come on. Come on. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. I know y'all see this. That's dope as fuck. Ohio said they doing the most. This is what I'm saying. They can't be doing all of this for just a 10,000 pair rollout. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. And they're doing it in the style that the toddler pair would have looked like back in 1985. They're not doing it in the style in which a current toddler pair of Air Jordan 1s would be released. Bro, it's got to be more than 10,000 pairs. Come the fuck up. Come on. Come on. This is fucking dope, though. That's dope. I'm not even going to lie. That's dope. Shout out to the Littlefoot. Shout out to the Littlefoot kids. That's dope as hell. I said I wasn't going to get into any future releases, but this right here, to all of my resellers, I thought we were done with this shit. This is what the last thing that I was going to talk to you all about. To all of my resellers, I thought we were done with this shit. I thought 2024 was ushering in a new era of resellers and the way that we did things in 2024 and 2025. So this says right here, man arrested after $1 million worth of suspected stolen shoes found in a warehouse. As you can see, the first, oh my freaking gosh. I mean, excuse the language. I apologize for any parents that might be watching with their kids. But sometimes when I see some crazy crap, I just have to express myself. And sometimes it comes out like that. J. Bill said, wow, that's effing crazy. For the toddler pair of band 85 highs. Exactly. They also said undefeated raffle tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I guess for the 85s. Where? That might be undefeated in New York because somebody said that they left undefeated out in California. But yeah, when I see something crazy, I just got to express myself and call it out and say it is what it is. But as you all can see, a stack of the $1 million worth of stolen shoes is okay. I'm not going to call them bricks because I know how people feel about the terminology. A brick is a brick. It is what it is. But a brick refers to a shoe that's sitting. And that has gone on sale. To me, in my mind, it's not a negative connotation, but for you, it is what it is. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. But Jordan 3 black and red breads that are readily available if you walk in the store now. It's part of this $1 million worth of stolen pair of shoes. Mind blown emoji, mind blown GIF. Okay, they didn't even have to arrest this man because with this man sitting on this many pairs, it looks like at least 200 pairs of bread Jordan 3s. With this man sitting on this many pairs and how low the resale value is and what I'm pretty sure he paid for these a pair, he already kicking himself in the ass. Like the fact that he's got this many pairs and they're sitting is already enough punishment. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the slide. He's got what looks like the Alma 1 year Air Jordan 3 that's set to release this year. If you ask me, I don't think these are going to do good. I don't think that the Alma 1 year 3s are going to do good. And he's got a couple hundred pairs of these. Now, these are unreleased. So I guess I can see why they said that these are stolen. Right in front of those, He's got a couple of pairs of the black toes. You can count how many pair of black toes those are. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. So it looks like he's got about 12 pairs of the black toes, a lid for the Jumpman jacks. There's another image up close of the black cement 3s. Very clean shoe, but it's definitely ridiculous about having that many pairs. Let me see. We can count the stacks. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he got 10 in each stack, and it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So he's got about 220 pairs of black cement 3s. Can't make this shit up, people. Can't make this shit up. Can't make that shit up. Let's go to the next set of shoes they said he stole. These Phantom Jordan 12s. Bro, really? 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 The women's release Phantom Jordan 12s. I mean, I guess they're, I think they're going for maybe like $50 over retail. But you decide to get locked up and have a criminal record for some Phantom Jordan 12s, some black cement 3s, some Amamanier 3s, and a few other pairs of shoes. Like some Travis Scott's back there as well. But I'm just saying though. Social media got your face plastered all over the internet. And the first thing they got is black cement 3s to make you look like a freaking goofy, make you look like the idiot that you are. Come on, man. I can't make this shit up, people. I can't make this shit up, people. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think about this incident. Let me know what y'all think about Marcus Jordan getting arrested, and how y'all feel about that. Let me know what y'all think about the numbers of the banned 85 highs. And I'm asking this for people that might not have been able to participate. That's kind of crazy. But I'm asking I'm asking this for the people who weren't able to participate in the live chat to go back and check out some of these topics. Let me know what you think about the black toes, what you're going after, what you're going to decide to pass on. For everybody that is not familiar with me, I go by the name HG. My channel is Homegrown Kicks. My Tuesday night lives are Soul Source. You can follow me on Instagram, homegrown_kicks, and it's Homegrown Kicks everywhere else. Facebook, TikTok, X, also known as Twitter, Blue Sky, and anywhere else in between. Each individual social media app gets content that you are not privy to on the other apps. I try to make it as different as possible to make you all want to go there and view and to inform you all as best as possible. So like my IG and my TikTok, you might get more information there than you would on YouTube because it's just easier to post it there. You might get inside photos and videos of what my own personal life is like and what my sneaker room is looking like and what it's going to transform to on those other apps that I mentioned. So please, I'm not making you all or telling you all to download those on your phone, but if you do have those other social sites, just look for me there. Check me out. I'm also on Reddit. Again, I'm HG. The channel's Homegrown Kicks. You have tuned into Soul Source. I greatly appreciate you all for your love and support. Thank you to everybody who donates to the channel, the super chats and everything else in between. It just goes right back into the channel. I'm getting ready to come up with some merch this year. I'm getting ready to open up a few more things on the channel. I hope you all would enjoy participating. I hope you all enjoy the content. More content to come this year. Thank you for being a part of my journey. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. And with that being said, don't forget what else. And I always do this. I always forget about something once I turn the live off. But oh yeah, follow me on Spotify at Soul Source. I showed that to you all earlier. Check the links in the videos down below for discount codes for Reshoevn8r and crease guards. Don't be an idiot. Don't be afraid to wear crease guards. Fuck what anybody else says. It's your shoes, your money. Do what you want to do with it. And with that being said, I cannot leave you all without saying nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way, and dream hungry. Until next time, I will catch you all later. Peace. Thank y'all for coming through, and I'll see you all next Tuesday.